We often get asked by our clients whether or not cover letters are a necessity or is that a thing of the past. And what we tell our clients is it really depends. If you're applying for a full-time role, then often employers will ask for a cover letter to be uploaded along with your resume. And if you're applying for a role in person where you're handing your resume over to someone, then absolutely you should have a customized cover letter to accompany your resume. Now, what makes a good cover letter? Well, cover letters are like movie posters or magazine covers or book covers. You want it to be enticing. It should pique the interest of the hiring manager to take a deeper look into your resume. Now, let's talk about what makes a good cover letter. First of all, it should set the right tone. Now, what does that mean? That means that you don't want to come off like you don't have a personality or that you're robotic. Hiring managers are also looking to see, hey, can I see this person getting along with myself? Can I see this person being a good fit for my team, for my organization? So you want your personality to shine through. The second thing is to keep it short and sweet. Your cover letter should not be any longer than half a page to 2/3 of a page. No one wants to read a long essay, and try to use bullet points where it makes sense. And curb your enthusiasm. Avoid using words such as extremely thrilled, super excited. As much as you're excited about the role, that's not going to get your resume shortlisted. You want to keep it professional and you want to keep it focused. You want to highlight the experience, the skills, and the competencies that make you a good fit for the role. Don't use a template. Now, what do we mean by that? First of all, it is the look and feel. You want to make sure that the design and the format of your cover letter aligns to your resume. You also want to make sure that you are customizing your cover letter every time you are making a submission. Just like we tell our clients, every time you submit yourself for a role, you want to look at the job requirements and make sure you tweak your resume to ensure it aligns to the job requirements. Similarly, you should be looking at your cover letter with a similar lens to make sure that the skills, experience, and competencies that they're looking for in the role is properly highlighted in your cover letter as well. Next, let's talk about personalizing your cover letter. Now, that's not always possible, particularly if you don't know the name of the hiring manager or who's going through your resume. But when you do, make sure you address them by first name, last name, or Mr. or Mrs. That's very important because that's a first step in building a rapport with the person that's going to be hiring you or potentially interviewing you. Next, let's talk about highlighting your accomplishments. A cover letter should highlight your accomplishments, your goals, anything you've achieved. Think of it as your elevator pitch. They often say if you were stuck in an elevator with the CEO for 30 seconds, moving from one floor to another, what is it that you'd want them to know in 30 seconds? What makes you so special? Why should they hire you over other candidates? Why are you the perfect fit for the role? This is where you want to highlight that. Next, we would say make sure you research the company. Any company you're looking to submit your resume to, make sure you understand what are their values, what are they known for, what are the causes they support, what have been their achievements. Maybe they have been recognized as a top employer year after year. Maybe they are leading the industry in some innovation. So you want to do that research to show the employer, hey, I am really interested in working for you guys, and this is what I know about you. Doing this research up ahead not only will grab their interest, but it'll also help you in preparing for the interview. Keeping the content relevant and aligned to the role. Sometimes people have worked in various industries and they have worn many different hats and taken on many different roles. What you don't want to do is have a hodgepodge on your cover letter highlighting everything. You want to make sure that what you're highlighting is relevant to the job you're applying for. Anything that is not relevant, you can minimize, and you don't need to highlight that in your cover letter particularly. Not even in your resume. You should probably de-emphasize that. In your resume and particularly in your cover letter, you should be emphasizing those skills, those competencies that align to the role you are looking to apply to. So make sure that your cover letter, the content in it, is very relevant. And lastly, and we can't overstate this, it seems like a no-brainer that we shouldn't even have to say this, but proofread and edit. And we don't mean just spell check. Of course, your word processor will do the spell checking, but making sure that the contexting is right, making sure it's grammatically correct, making sure that someone other than yourself also takes a look at it, to make sure that the obvious mistakes aren't there, like grammar, contexting, spelling, but also making sure that you have a second pair of eyes looking at it to say, hey, yes, if I was a hiring manager, I would definitely be intrigued. I would love to take a look at your resume. So making sure that the content is right and it hits the right notes. So if you've listened well and you follow these 10 steps, we're sure you'll have a fantastic cover letter. And if you're looking for someone to take a look at your resume, perhaps just provide you some guidance and feedback, or if you're looking to overhaul your resume, create a cover letter, thank you letter, we also review LinkedIn profiles, please give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. You can start the process by uploading your resume at resumeww.com.
Please visit our websites www.resumeww.com. You can call us on 647-500-4100. Thank you for watching this video.